What's up, fellas? Mobay 876 signing back on with a quick update video of my Traxxas X-Maxx. Owned this truck for a few months now, and I was running it just a few days ago, and I noticed I was hearing a clicking coming from the rear end of the truck, and it was still running, but the clicking was getting louder and louder till eventually the truck stopped moving, and I could just hear the pinion spinning, and decided to take the truck inside, get into the gearbox. And you guys can see right through there, I got a few teeth missing. And this is actually the 54 tooth spur gear that comes with the truck. Had a few teeth knocked out, so I went ahead and switched out to the 46 tooth spur gear. Didn't even get a chance to make it outside, and I had the pins in E, from I to E, as Traxxas say, that's what you need to put the pins to. As you guys can see, I got a few teeth knocked out. Make a long story short, these are not really truly steel, if you ask me, just looking at the grade of the metal. So what I went ahead and did was upgrade to the hardened steel hot racing spur gear, and this is the 46 tooth spur gear mod 1, along with a hardened steel hot racing 18 tooth pinion gear. Another thing I want to talk about real quick, you can see the RPM A-arms, upper A-arms. Check that out. I ended up cracking that. First time I ever broke any RPM products. So what I went and did a little bit of research online. Bam. Found some aluminum upper A-arms for the X-Maxx for the back. Just want to do a little quick update video just to let people be aware of these so-called steel spur gears that Traxxas is selling, that's coming with the vehicles that you can buy. Don't waste the 18 bucks or whatever it costs to go ahead and replace them. At least that's the experience I had with mine. Just spend a few more dollars and get the hot racing hardened steel. It'll save you a headache. Let me know. What's up, fellas? Mobay 876 signing back on with a quick update video. As you guys can see, I got that Ease Run Max 6 Hobby Wing ESC sitting up on top of the X-Maxx. Been having a few problems with my ADAS ESC, so I decided to go ahead and just upgrade it to the Max 6. Seen a lot of guys running the same ESC in their truck with the original motor. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot. I'm going to go ahead and install this in my truck, and I'm going to come back and let you guys check it out and show you guys what other upgrades I've done to it over the past few weeks. Alright, fellas, I got the new ESC installed on the X-Maxx. A few things that I had to change out that was necessary. One, stock servo went out on me. Haven't even owned the truck for a year yet, and went out. It's funny because I barely really took this thing in water. I had it in water a few times and a little bit of mud, but I really haven't bashed this truck that much. So I'm kind of surprised that this servo went out. I actually went ahead and replaced this servo with another stock servo that's new. So if the next one goes out, I think I'm going to go ahead and just swap that out for the 5th scale Spectrum servo. I'm seeing guys online swapping them out. I know you got to do a little bit more modifying to get it to fit, but we're gonna be switching that out if that happened again in the future. This is the old ESC. My whole reasoning for going with the Max 6 ESC, this thing would be going into thermal shutdown mode on a cool day, just running it on blacktop or just in some grass. So when I looked online, I seen a lot of guys complaining about these, and they was going over to the Max 6 and other ESCs. So if you guys got the Max 6 ESC, drop a line below. Let me know what your thoughts is on the ESC. Like I said, I just installed it today, so I haven't ran the truck yet to test it out and see the difference between the stock ESC right here and the Max 6. So these are the two things that I swapped out today. As you guys can see, I got that Russian unbreakable body. This thing is pretty tough. The plastic would be the equivalent to like tough plastic like you would see on the orange cones out on the freeway while they're doing construction. A few more things that I swapped out on it. I got the atomic anodized green side Nerf bars. hot racing upper A-arms, front and the back. Let me move these out the way real quick. I got the caster blocks in the back, anodized green aluminum by Atomic as well. You go ahead and take this top off and let you guys check out that ESC, how it fit in there. One thing I noticed with the ESC and the motor wiring is a little bit short. So the ESC is kind of on a slant. I'm gonna have to find something to get that to prop it up a little bit. But the ESC is pretty snug in there. I got the on and off switch mounted up right here on top of the receiver box. That's my upgrades, what I did to it. In a month and a half waiting for my new ESC to come in. Go ahead and leave your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about the new upgrades and